Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday video, and guess where I am? Moore, Oklahoma. I'm down here at our store on Southeastern, and in just a minute we're going to talk with Matthew and Jeff. But first of all, I wanted to say to everybody all across the organization, thank you for what a great recovery we made from the bad weather. It was a week or so ago, and we were closed for all of Thursday, part of closed early on Wednesday, open late on Friday, and so we took a hit there. But man, we're coming back like gangbusters. Had a terrific, I think maybe the highest ever Saturday sales in the stores on Saturday. And then we had a terrific Sunday too. So I think we're gonna make up that ground. Thanks for doing that. Things are going so well all across the organization. You can really feel the momentum, and it's because of you guys. So whatever piece of the puzzle that you've got, you're contributing to the mission of helping people overcome challenges to employment. So whenever you talk to people about where you work, make sure they know that we help people find jobs, get trained for jobs, and that we are a nonprofit. That's something I learned this week, that a lot of people don't know or don't think that we are a nonprofit organization, and we are. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk to these handsome gentlemen here. So this is Matthew. He is our assistant store manager, and Jeff's working the donation door. Some of you may remember Jeff. He was in one of our videos that you can watch at okgoodwill.org. But Matthew, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself. When did you start here, and how'd you get to us?
Okay, well, I started at Goodwill about a little over 2 years ago now. I had been looking for a job for quite a few months. I was about 9 months out from having my wedding with my wonderful wife, and my dad at the time, he was an ADC guy for Goodwill, and he said, why not try it? And I had friends that worked at Goodwill, and I'm like, this sounds like a great opportunity for me. I went forward with it, and I started over at Store 15 across the bridge, and they were a wonderful staff to work with. They helped me along, especially Trish and Bren over there. They were helping me along, trying to understand the shift leader portion of it, and they helped me train for it, and then I got a shift lead position over at 24 off 23rd Meridian, and I worked there for about 9 months, and then the perfect opportunity came up, the assistant manager's position right here in Moore. I'm only like 5 minutes down the road, so it's close to home. So
That's great. All right, and hopefully you'll get your wife to watch this so she can find that you gave her a call out
Oh yeah,
saying that she was wonderful. All right, so tell us a little bit about what you do on a day-to-day basis as the assistant manager.
Day-to-day basis, I keep up with the textiles in our boutique over here at Store 33, and I work in electronics pretty much that other time that I'm not.
Yeah. All right. So you've got a Good Threads boutique here. So
absolutely.
kind of higher quality goods that's right out front, and those sales are really nice.
Oh yeah. It's very noticeable on the DSR. We'll see the numbers, and our textile per piece is going to be higher than what the average price of per piece is out there without the boutique. So
yeah, good. All right, we're going to come back to you in just a minute, but let's shift over to Jeff. Jeff, I'm so glad to see you, and I didn't know you were working at this store. So tell us a little bit about how you got to Goodwill and what you do on a daily basis.
Well, SP Richards, the paper and pen supply company for the nation, pretty much burnt me at both ends. We were suffering the same employee shortage issues, and I just basically had enough. So I came back to Goodwill, talked to a couple of representatives. Goodwill helped me last year with the soldier program that they have. So I'm kind of double dipping here. I'm working the donations door, and I'm also a beneficiary of some of the outstanding work that the Goodwill does.
Yeah.
This is boiled down to location. My mother's house is right across the street over there, so I go over there every day for lunch. My apartment is a couple of blocks down. This December I'm 55, so I'm a freshman, junior, senior citizen.
That's great.
Unlike Matthew here's climbing the ladder, I'm kind of like trying to stay where I'm at without falling off.
Well, I think the best thing you told me is you get mom's home cooking every day at lunch.
And it's I've lived in this area since 1985, so it's a real good area. We have a very, very good group of folks in this area. I was baptized at the church on 27th. There's a lot of good folks around here.
That's great. Yeah, and you were mentioning the SSVF, Supportive Services for Veterans Families. You came through that program, and we were able to help you there.
Absolutely.
So that's great, and we love having you work here. All right, so I told these guys ahead of time, what advice would you give to our employees on how to be a great employee for Goodwill? So we'll start with you, Matthew.
Hard work pays off. Listen to your managers. They're always on top of it. They're always there to help you whenever you need it.
Right. All right, Jeff, what do you think?
Donations has been I've had a couple of widows, so I would just say to the guys that work donations, just don't be afraid to do that little extra beyond and have that little extra conversation. Don't be in so much of a hurry that you can't, because you usually feel that kind of thing. I have one widow who's humming right along, and she's picked up where she left off, and everything's good. And of course, a couple of others are taking it harder, but with this pandemic and everything, I think it's a good thing for everybody to just be conscious that we're some more fortunate than others as far as the situation goes. So.
That is great advice. I remember talking to somebody from a Goodwill donation center, and he was saying that it's almost like having a ministry to widows or widowers. People come in a lot of times, they've lost their dad, they've lost their mom, a sister or something, and they're kind of breaking down the estate and bringing us things. And it's an opportunity for you to touch their lives and encourage them, be kind to them, and help console them a little bit. So yeah, just exactly what Jeff said. Take your time with them, extend kindness to them, and as Matthew said, listen well. My dad always said, you got 2 ears, 1 mouth, use them in that proportion. All right, that's it. I've gone over 6 minutes, so I got to shut up. See ya.